Denmark's Prime Minister says that she has received strong backing from Europe and President Trump's threats, amid President Trump's threats, I should say, to take over Greenland. And ahead of a meeting with the NATO chief in Brussels, Mette Frederiksen emphasized that there was no reason to believe that there is any military threat to Greenland or Denmark. And that meeting came after talks earlier in the day in Paris and Berlin. Trent Murray has more.
President Trump's call for Greenland to become part of the United States has unsettled many in Europe, including Denmark, which claims Greenland as autonomous Danish territory. On a visit here to Berlin, Denmark's Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen didn't mention Greenland by name, but stressed that on key issues facing Europe, including Russian aggression, it was important the EU and NATO more broadly stand united.
We are facing a more uncertain reality, a reality that calls for an even more united Europe and for more cooperation. Our ties are rooted in our history, our values, and in our interest in Europe and also across the Atlantic. We see Russian hybrid attacks in Europe, in the Baltic Sea, a war of aggression on the European continent. Unfortunately now with cooperation between Russia, Iran and North Korea. We need to step up in Europe. We need a stronger and a more resolute Europe standing increasingly in its own right.
Welcoming his Danish counterpart, Chancellor Olaf Scholz also didn't mention Greenland, or President Trump for that matter, by name. But notably, in prepared remarks, he did talk about territorial integrity, switching from German to English.
Grenzen dürfen nicht mit Gewalt verschoben werden, to whom it may concern.
Baltic security remained the key topic of discussion between the pair, following the severing of several undersea cables in recent months in the region. The ruptures, which have disrupted power and telecommunication services, have NATO suspicious that Moscow is testing the alliance's resolve. In recent weeks, NATO has deployed warships and planes to the region to protect the critical undersea infrastructure. The Kremlin has denied being behind the cable cutting. Trent Murray, CNA, Berlin.